Chocs and Chocolates in between Roberto here for another video review. It's another special one. It's the Cadbury Dairy Milk Top Deck Mint. Yeah, look at that. Wow, we've all heard of Cadbury Dairy Milk Top Deck, and it was sort of classic when I was younger, really. Or one that's always I wanted to aspire to get. And it was always on the top shelf when I was really young, and I always wanted, Cadbury's Top Deck. And so basically, you know, dairy milk with white chocolate on top, just like that. But obviously, this one's mint flavored. So excited for this one. It's like being able to sort of relive all the things you wanted when you were younger, but now I can, you know. But it's an import, this one. I don't know if they do Top Deck in the UK anymore. This is an import from South Africa. So an interesting one. You can see the Portuguese on the side there. There we go. But we've got the English on this side as well. So mint flavoured milk chocolate with milky mounds. Milky mounds. That's an interesting way to describe it. Milky mounds. I mean, dear me. Well, less said about that, the better, I think. But all right. So let's see what else we've got. So I think it looks pretty nice. I think it looks pretty good. There's no, it doesn't have a green tint on it, does it? Which is interesting. Let's see what the actual description is. Obviously, we've got the import sticker here, which gives it a straightforward description, maybe. Let's see what it says. Cadbury Dairy Milk mint flavoured chocolate topped with a layer of creamy white confectionery. Right, so I didn't say white chocolate, though. Alright, so what have we got here? Got some palm fat in there. Family milk chocolate. I don't know what's family milk chocolate. I don't know what this is about. So it says family milk chocolate. Whatever that means. Milk size 20% minimum, cocoa size 20% minimum. These special fats in addition to cocoa butter. There's no mention of white chocolate there, you'll notice, so I don't think it is actually white chocolate. Alright, presumably. We've got the calories as well, and I may as well read those off now. 400 grams, 528 calories, 29 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturates, and per 25 grams, 132 calories, 7.3 grams of fat, 4.3 of which are saturates. And it's an 80 gram bar, so it's a bit of a rubbish. It doesn't go into 80, does it? 25. So who knows? It'd be nice if they were a bit more, a bit more logical with their calorie information. I mean, it doesn't really help us at all. I mean, it could just be. I mean, does it say per 25 grams on the original one? Yeah, it does say per 25 gram serving. So I've no idea. It's a bit strange that. There we go. All right. Okay, yeah, well, don't know if there's much more to say really. So let's say it's got Tom's Cocoa Life up here. 100% sustainable source cocoa, always look into that. 100% is a bold claim. Cocoa Life helps farmers get the most stuff on their cocoa trees. Still cool dry places down there. There's a bit more blurb behind it, of course, but yeah. These labels are always a nightmare to get off, so learning from my mistakes of the past, I'm not going to try. I mean, you get the gist of it really. CocoaLife.org is usually the address for Cocoa Life. I want to find out more about it. I don't think there's much more to say. I think it's just some addressy type things under here. Finding out previously what that what that was. I can't quite work it out. I mean, I did. Very hard to see what it is. Do have a little magnifying glass here, see if I can see what it actually says. Diamond mark of quality, it says. But the other bit's so small, I can't read that. Oh well, diamond mark of quality. A controversial thing to put on the barbing, diamond mining and stuff like that. I don't think. Well, anyway, right. Well, there we go. So the diamond mark of quality, whatever that means. Maybe I'll put a caption on or something. But yeah. Okay. Well, there's much more to say. As I say, it's just got some recycled information on. Some blurb about getting in touch, presumably. There you go. You've got some ingredients lists and things like that. There we are. Okay, and I think this is South Africa. I can't see. It's not usually says producing Cadbury South Africa or something like that. I assume it probably says it on here. That's just the description. Could be under here, maybe. Where it says that. Don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to highlight as well. Actually, I forgot to sort of mention it specifically. But it says Cadbury Dairy Milk mint flavoured chocolate. Yeah, so it's the chocolate's mint flavoured as well. So the top bit, yeah, I don't know, interesting. Thought it might have been the top, might have been mint flavoured or something, but it's just literally mint flavoured milk chocolate, I guess. So yeah, so something I just noticed. I'm probably going to edit this back in from from later on. But basically, yeah, is it really top deck by the fact that it doesn't actually have white chocolate in it? You know, bit of a strange one, that isn't it? You know, I mean, yeah, it's not white chocolate. So top deck should have white chocolate, but it's not white chocolate. So is it really top deck if that's the case? Bit misleading that maybe. Alright, well, back to wherever I interrupted myself. Just thought I'd put that back in. I'll probably talk about it later as well. Alright, well, I think we need to move stuff down and give it an open. So let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay then everyone, going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk Top Deck Mint an open, import from yes, South Africa. So I got it from B&M, so I didn't actually buy it from anywhere special as such. There we go, to get it imported. Yeah, there we are. A bit flourishes on this one, you can see. So not quite as big as it looks otherwise. It's an 80 gram bar as well, which I wish it was 100 grams. Would help with the calorie information as well. I feel like it has been shrunk. You know, as in, I feel like it was at one point 100 grams these bars, or should have been, but yeah, for some reason it's an 80 grams. That's what I feel like anyway, I don't know. That's what I feel like. Right, let's give it an open. So time recording I've done about, what have I done? Almost 1,000 reviews, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right corner, I've got a link to place all my reviews, or some related ones, such as other dairy milk ones, other South African ones, other mint ones, things like this. So yeah, go check those out. Hopefully you enjoy those too. There we go, look at that. Wow, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Look at that. It does look very nice. Smells very minty. Certainly looks nice. Yes, it's a 2x7 bar. Very interesting. Yeah, so 14 sections there. Interesting. Yeah. Unusual amount of squares I would have said, but there we go. Yeah, that's very nice. I think it looks lovely. That, yeah, looks lovely. Let's give it a measuring, shall we? Got the old calipers here. Could we measure the whole thing with the calipers? That's quite interesting. Shows that it's not as long as other bars, because we can't normally do this. Alright, so it's about 14.5 centimetres there. The calipers only go up to 50.4. A bit wavy at the side, so we'll do it widest point to widest point. 5.5. And in between the waves, 5.3. And the height, 1.1. And in between the segments, about 5 millimeters. Alright, not bad, not bad. Looks pretty good, this one. Quite happy with the look of this. Okay, let's give it a bit of a snap. So you can see, I think literally that topper is, you know, just literally on the top. I don't think it goes down any further or anything like that. But it does look very nice, doesn't it? It was a bit distorted there. You can see it actually does say Cadbury on it if go with the other one. Both a bit dirty actually, but you can see slightly, might just be able to see that it says Cadbury on there. Hard to make out, but it does. Just see it. Yeah, you can just about see it there. Well, let's give it a bit of a chop then, just to see how far the white chocolate does go down. I'd say actually, usually these bars, I've got more milk chocolate than white chocolate. Well, it's not actually white chocolate, is it, in this case? Actually, it's just white. Was it white confectionery or something? Did it call it? What did it call it? Cadbury Dairy Milk, mint flavoured chocolate topped with a layer of creamy white confectionery. There you go. So it isn't actually white chocolate. I might have referred to it as white chocolate by accident, but it's not. But normally in these bars, you usually have more milk chocolate than what is either white chocolate or whatever, you know. But it's interesting, this one. Is it really top deck that it doesn't, because it doesn't have white chocolate in, you know? I'm unsure about that. Yeah, unsure. I say that might explain why it's got more of it than the milk chocolate, you know. I say normally Cadbury UK and other, you know, whenever they do white chocolate with milk chocolate, it's usually more milk chocolate than white. In this case, it looks like there's more white chocolate than milk chocolate, but it's not white chocolate, so all right, well, there we go. But yeah, what you see is what you get. It is just like that tab at the top. All right, well, I think I need to lift myself up, give it a taste, so let's do it. Let's give it a taste. Okay then, everyone, going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk Top Deck Mint a taste. Yeah, so pretty excited for this one, although disappointed by the fact that it doesn't actually contain white chocolate. It's just basically a white confectionery or something. What's it call it again? Dairy Milk mint flavoured chocolate topped with a layer of creamy white confectionery, it says there. I mean, I don't know what the actual description in the South African version is, but there we go. Yeah, so a bit disappointing, that I think you'd say for sure. But I mean, that's usually what happens with Aero. When you see Aero white chocolate, it's usually not actually white chocolate as well. And you know, you have to sometimes look at the small print to see whether something actually is white chocolate really. But anyway, this one isn't. So how does it taste? Let's find out. Let's give it a taste. Could just be that the white chocolate definition is quite particular. So, you know, in Australia, they don't often call it white chocolate, but in this case, it tastes pretty good. Not really white chocolatey. It doesn't taste quite creamy, so it doesn't catch you in your throat, which is quite nice. The mint flavour is quite subtle because it's not the main thing. Because I think of the fact that there's quite a lot of the It's not actually white chocolate, is it? So I might refer to it as white chocolate, you know, just, but it's white confectionery, whatever it is. But let's give it a taste on its own. It's not bad. It's quite inoffensive, you know what I mean? It's just quite fresh, I should say. I mean, it's not bad, you know, even though it isn't white chocolate, it doesn't taste too bad. The mint is quite subtle again because of the fact that it's in the milk chocolate, and it's not a load of milk chocolate. It's not the, it seems to be just as much of the white stuff than the milk chocolate. Their milk is a lot better than the Australian version for South Africa. I've always said this. It's not quite as good as UK one. It doesn't stand out as being as velvety and distinct, but this is quite a nice combination. I think it works pretty well actually. I don't think it's going to blow your socks off by any means, but it's just the sort of the white confectionery, white chocolate substitute or whatever it is. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not, you know, it doesn't have a massive taste to it, but it's quite it's just quite, you know, creamy, and unlike white chocolate, it doesn't sort of stand out too much. I'm just trying to get it on its own. I can't separate it very well from the actual chocolate, you know. I'm just trying to do that. It doesn't like you know, like white chocolate clog in the throat or anything like that. You know, it's quite inoffensive, really. It's probably best as I can get, really. Let's have a try. It's just like a creamy milk middle there. You know, you get some of the Kinder Mini eggs have like a creamy milk centre. It's not quite as creamy as those, but it's nice. You know, actually quite. It's just quite nice. It's just quite complementary to the milk chocolate. Maybe just as good, not better, as a white chocolate accompaniment, because it doesn't have that catching the throatness of it, but it has a nice subtle creaminess to it. Yeah. Overall, I think this isn't bad. The mint flavour is very subtle, as I say, because the milk chocolate's quite a small amount of the whole thing. But it's there, you know what I mean? It's prevalent enough. It's quite, as I say, a really subtle mint flavour. More subtle than perhaps any other offering I've had, but it's enough to be there. And I think this is quite interesting. And was it really top deck? That's the question, isn't it? Because it's not white chocolate. I guess it's, you know, in debate, that one. I'm not sure what to make of that, but I actually quite like this. I think it's quite good. I think the sort of the white confectionery topper stays on pretty well. It doesn't come off very easily. You know what I mean? Sometimes they can just separate quite easy, and I don't know. It's very much stuck on. So it tastes quite nice. The mint flavour is quite subtle. I think the dairy milk's quite nice as well. It's not velvety like the UK one, but it's a nice chocolate. You know. Overall, I think this just kind of works. It's just, everything just works together. There's not really a massive taste of one particular thing, but it just all gives you quite a nice experience. You get a bit of milk chocolate, a bit of that white confectionery creaminess, basically, without the catching the throatness of white chocolate. So it's actually quite good in my eyes. Actually, I quite like that. And the mint flavour's there, quite subtle, but it's there. You know, it's more subtle than I think any other mint offering I've had, but it's still there. You know, I can still taste it. I mean, this is pretty nice actually. It looks great as well. Yeah, I think it's just overall pretty good. I think it just basically is really well balanced. It doesn't stand out in any particular way, but it's a nice eating experience. It looks great. You get the mint, you get the creaminess from the white confectionery, and you get the milk chocolate taste as well. You don't really get much of a dairy milk taste, but again, South African dairy milk's not quite the same as the UK one. It's still nice though. It's a nice milk chocolate, unlike the sort of the Australian dairy milk, which is not great really. This is actually pretty nice. Yeah, overall it's not bad. I think it just does what it does, and it does it well. Doesn't stand out in any area, but it's really well balanced. So 4 out of 5. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Find me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. Links in the description for that. Go to support my channel and get some exclusive content depending on which tier you pick. Check out the Discord server as well. Links also in the description for that. It's a great way to keep in touch with myself and community. Leave a like, leave a comment. Always great to hear from you. Always do my best to reply. Subscribe if you haven't already. And have a great day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.